This week we're looking at a really fun little mod that lets us become Sonic, Knuckles and Tails in Minecraft. How do we do that? By crafting their shoes. Let's take a look.
Ready, set, go!
So, how does this mod work? Well, it's pretty straightforward to be honest. We just need to craft 3 different shoes. Tails shoes, Sonic shoes, or Knuckles shoes. All you need is some leather and some dyes from all sorts of different colours. First we'll grab the leather, which was actually really easy. The game decided to spawn a million cows around me, so not too bad at all actually. Apart from the random witch who came out of nowhere to attack us, but our trusty wooden sword, it meant that was pretty easily dealt with. Finally, pick a bunch of flowers, kill a skeleton for some white dye, and you're ready. First set of shoes. And we've got to start with Sonic, there's no better choice. As you can guess, Sonic shoes are the fastest, by a long shot. They are the fastest shoes we can get in this mod. There's nothing else they can do like the other shoes, as we'll see in a bit. But if you want to go fast, you've got the right shoes here. Just put them on and get running. There's nothing that's going to catch you. The bigger problem with them is just finding enough space before you run into a wall. I tested it on a flat world and we were able to travel 1,000 blocks in about a minute tops. It is amazing. Super fun set of shoes. My favourite one is next though. We've got the Tails shoes. Depending on where you spawn, the Tails shoes are a little harder to craft because you need the black dye, so if you're not near the water, it can be a bit of a pain, but they are so worth it. So how do they work? You're a little slower than Sonic, but you're still pretty fast. But what I love about the Tails shoes is you get to jump really high, and you get to slow fall, so you'll never take full damage and you'll be able to glide across the map. It's so much fun. I did a fun little test with it where we just made a platform insanely high up and just glided all the way back down. It was so fun. Really love these ones. Last but definitely not least, we've got the Knuckles shoes. The Knuckles shoes are pretty good. You're a little bit slower than Sonic again, but you're faster than Tails. But the fun part of the Knuckles shoes is it gives you strength as well. So you can run around and attack any mob you want with extra strength. So you can do these fun hit and runs. But there's no gliding or anything like that with this one. They're a little harder to craft as well. You're going to need the green dye. So unless you're in a desert and able to get a cactus, it's a little bit more tricky. Pretty fun pair. I love how different they all are. But my favourite is definitely the Tails ones. No real bad things about this mod either. The only thing I did notice though was when you put the shoes on, the camera zooms out, which is fine when you're running, but if you're building, especially in creative with them on, it made it pretty hard to place blocks, but you kind of expect that, so just watch out for that one. But apart from that, no problems at all. So to sum up, you just care about speed, that's all you want, pick the Sonic shoes. You want to have a little bit of strength as well, maybe help you with some survival mobs, go with the Knuckles ones. Tails though, you want to glide, have no full damage ever, and still pretty fast. Totally up to you, and I love that the mod gives us all this choice. That's all for this week though guys. I had a bit of a busy week, so only had time to look at a smaller mod this time, but I really enjoyed it all the same. I won't lie, my favourite part was making the little Sonic track at the start of the video. Thanks for watching though, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care guys.